Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Toppa Field here in beautiful and historic Newport, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina University Seahawks are taking on the Leopards of the Wentworth Institute of Technology in a big Commonwealth Coast Conference showdown. Hello again, I am Andrew Pizzelli alongside Jackson Byrne here today, bringing you the call. The Seahawks 11-4-3 on the season, 5-0-2 in the CCC. Wentworth 9-6-2, 5-2-0 in the Commonwealth Coast Conference. The winner of today's game claims the top seed in the playoffs for the Commonwealth Coast Conference, and in all likelihood the loser here today would fall all the way down to the 3 spot. So a lot on the line here today between the Seahawks and the Leopards. The Seahawks only need a tie to hold on to the number 1 seed. So if they can win or tie the Leopards here today, they will claim that top spot and a bye week as well for Salve Regina if they can win. They get a week off and go directly to the semifinals. So a lot on the line between both of these teams. Seth Wallens will get the nod once again in goal for Salve Regina, the freshman from North Carolina. He is 6-1 on the year with 3 shutouts. And on the other side, he will be opposed by the sophomore from Weymouth, Robbie West. 6 foot from Weymouth. This year he is 7-6-2, 4 shutouts for West. And the Leopards are coming off of 3 straight shutouts, 3 straight victories over conference opponents. A big matchup here today for the Seahawks and the Leopards. And the Leopards will touch it first. Waiting at midfield is Gebremeskel. And we're underway here at Toppa. Overcast afternoon, a little cool, but a great day for some soccer. The Leopards will hold it first. Eddie Smith, near side to Alex Moore. Driven down on the near side and given away to Jacob Guerra. Guerra finds Noah Medeiros, and he'll look to move it across the field. Ventura settles it down, chips it ahead into space, and racing out is West to grab it.
Seahawks always coming out aggressive. Looking to make stuff happen early.
Their game has been possession and shots. They've just overwhelmed teams this year. Here's a long drive from midfield. That's going to hop all the way to Wallens, and he'll hold on for a goal kick. Seahawks this year, they're 3rd in the nation in shots per game. 22, almost 23 shots per game. And they're 2nd in the nation in shots on goal at 11.28 per game.
It's not a bad stat to have.
And they've just been able to outpossess teams. Here's James Davies, Commonwealth Coast Conference Defensive Player of the Week for his efforts last week. Here's Ogiano. He's been on fire lately. Ventura can't keep the dribble alive. Near side, Nathan Gosselin now falls down, giving away to Guerra, and they're going to call the foul against the Seahawks. Ogiano, 3rd in the conference in goals. Slow start to his season. He was injured for a while, but he's been hot lately. Scored in 2 straight games and scored 4 goals in those games combined. Quickly working his way up the stat sheet in the conference. This one's just fed out of play wide of John Dauphin. Seahawks will throw in from the far touchline, Casey Kelly. Kelly with the left foot, trying to hit Ogiano. Headed by the Leopards and out of play right in front of the Seahawks bench. Thrown in towards Ogiano, trying to spin away from 2 men. Ball loose at midfield. Punched forward by the Leopards. Kelly waiting for it, touches it to Medeiros. And looks to turn and head upfield. Sent for Sundell, but out of play. Ogiano trying to keep it in play and able to toe the sideline. Ogiano now touches ahead for Dana Sundell. Wide into the corner left side. Sundell trapped in there by 3 Leopards. Able to keep the ball alive. Wanted to get it to Winarski. Ball ricochets. It'll go over the line and out of play off of the Seahawks. Evan Hilby couldn't keep it in.
Good effort there by Winarski on D. Trying to keep the play alive, get in front of the ball.
Robbie West waiting to kick this one away. Left-footed kick will sail over midfield and headed forward by the Leopards. Bunched back by the Seahawks. Ventura and Guerra not able to get there in time to keep it in. Leopards will throw in from the near side. Wentworth didn't make the playoffs last year. 6-11-1 in 2018. Their last victory over the Seahawks was in the playoffs 2 seasons ago up in Boston. Here's Hilby with the crossfield pass. Ventura now down the left side and just fed out of play by Eric Treble. Hilby will leave it for Casey Kelly to throw in. Deep on the left side, on the far side of the field, goes short to Evan McDonald. Boots it back to Kelly. Kelly in the corner, trying to feed it into the box, and that's just lofted out to midfield. James Davies settles it down there. Quickly back to Medeiros. Medeiros all the way across the field, trying to find Jacob Guerra, and a nifty play there by Nathan Gosselin to keep it away. Gosselin now trying to turn and head up the field away from Sundell. Ventura trying to step up on him. Gosselin kept on going. Sundell, though, rips it away from behind and finds Medeiros. He'll survey and chip in the direction of Guerra. That one squibbed off his foot, given back to the Leopards. Looking to turn and run now is Griffin Price. Price pressured by Medeiros. He'll drop it on back. And now the Leopards will cross it across the field to Alex Moore. Moore will run up to it and fire it hard off of Guerra out of play. It'll still be Leopards' ball. No score. 39-35 to go in the first half. Toss in for the Leopards, booted away by Davies. McDonald heads it to Medeiros. Chip to Hilby. And Medeiros will play it back to James Davies. Medeiros walks it over midfield. Across now to McDonald. Played back to Davies. On the ground to Sundell. And now back to Nathan Costantino, CCC Rookie of the Week. Medeiros now punches it towards Ogiano. Top of the box left side. Hilby now. Dancing, wanted to take it wide. And just runs out of real estate. And this will be a corner.
Good scoring opportunity here.
First corner of the game. Seahawks, talk about them being ranked nationally in stats, 4th in the NCAA in corners per game, 7.8. McDonald will trigger it in from the far side. Swings the right leg, driven to the far bar, headed by Ogiano, but wide. And it'll scoot out of play.
First shot there in the game for Salve. Still none for Wentworth.
Deep toss in from the corner for Alex Moore. That'll go off of Guerra, tangling with Gosselin. Moore once again, trying to get it to Gosselin. Trying to get away from Guerra. And the Leopards will play it all the way back to Treble. Sundell trying to step in front of the pass. Long and deep down the far side. Casey Kelly will outrun Grabesco to the ball into the corner. And this will be a goal kick for Seth Wallens. Great hustle there from Casey Kelly. Wallens drives it to midfield. McDonald heads it forward. On the bounce, Guerra will settle it down. Staggering on the near side, fell out of play by Moore. McDonald looking to quickly throw in. Constantino now just flicks it back to James Davies. Across to Casey Kelly. Rolls it to Medeiros.
Come on, Wick, come on.
Not a lot of pressure from the Leopards up at midfield. Seahawks keep walking it forward and back. This one driven long and deep and right into the arms of West.
Wentworth not making it easy for them to really get into their zone. They're just kind of in that in-between.
Long drive here from West, headed back by Medeiros. McDonald. Griffin Price trying to get around Ventura. Across the field to Tribble. Hilby steps up on him, knifes it away, and gets it to Ogiano. Plays it across to Evan McDonald. McDonald, long and deep. Hilby settles it down onside, trying to stagger his way into the box. Lost the ball, and it's fed up the field and kept in play by Casey Kelly. That was a great defensive play made there by Eric Tribble. Getting back, here's Ventura. Quickly up the left side, touching it wide to Hilby. Able to keep it in play, and then it's knocked up the sideline. Kept in play by the Leopards. Gebra Meskel couldn't keep it in. Medeiros back over to Nathan Costantino. McDonald, the back foot touches it to Ogiano. Trying to get it back to McDonald. That one nearly stolen by Ryan Furman. Ogiano. McDonald. Medeiros. McDonald back to Guerra. Guerra finds an angle down the sideline. And it's touched out of play from him. And another corner here for the Seahawks. Alex Moore that time taking it away from Guerra. And Evan McDonald will once again trot into the near side corner.
Nice move there by Guerra to make some space, but just couldn't get by him.
McDonald second in the conference in points, 26. First in the conference in assists with 12. Here's his kick towards the goal and right into the hands of West.
Come on, Wick.
Long kick from West again, trying to drive it deep into Seahawk territory.
That's what we need, Furman.
Knocked out of play by Ryan Furman, the junior from Gorham, Maine.
Step up quick, step up quick.
Constantino lobs it to Sundell. McDonald trying to send it to Ventura. Ventura with an angle has Ogiano crashing the net. The ball comes there and it's knocked away. Hilby left side trying to get past West. Loose in front and then deflected out by Noah Niles.
Wow, a lot of chances there.
West came out and got tangled up. Noah Niles there guarding behind his goalie. And mark that one down. Great chance for the Seahawks. The Leopards.
Some smart defense there.
Able to survive it. Guerra. McDonald back to Guerra. Staggering. Guerra in the middle trying to get to his right foot. Wanted to get it back to McDonald. Guerra with the one-timer that's blocked and then pounced on by West.
Come on, guys.
Seahawks now starting to pile up some chances.
4 shots now here for the Seahawks.
Still no score though. 32-31 to go in the first half. Ball knocked out of play. John Dauphin just booting it out. Seahawks will get it back at midfield. Lob into Ogiano. Ogiano looking for space. Now back to the outside. Hilby will run onto it at the 20. Back to Ventura. Across the field. Trying to bounce it to Guerra. And Moore will twist it out of play.
Hey, regroup, Witt.
Costantino lobs it in. McDonald touching it back to Guerra. Guerra up top. Sundell chips it into the box. Seahawks both looking up trying to find it. McDonald has it in the corner. Line across it and it's deflected in the air. Kept in. Ventura now driving it in front. Sundell with the header that goes high and wide. 31-12 to go in the first half.
Come on, boys, quick passes.
Goal kick from West, and he's going to come short on the ground to Alex Moore. Eddie Smith. Back across to Trebol. Leopards moving east-west. Now Moore will walk it forward. Look to fire it diagonally across the field. Takes a hop to Hilby. Quickly up to Ogiano, and then it squibs off his foot. And is given back to the Leopards. Trebol sending it long. Moore sprinting up that corner. Costantino with him. And the ball's kept in. Gosselin trying to move it in front for a shot that goes wide. Gebra Meskel. And a corner here for the Leopards. Their first of the afternoon. And this will be one of their best scoring opportunities. That was a great opportunity there just now, though, for Gebra Meskel.
Finally got their first shot not on net, first shot of the day.
John Dalphin in the corner, deep in the left side. Swings the leg, line drive to the back bar, and it's headed high in the air, back out to the 18, and McDonald finds it and just rolls it all the way out to midfield. Possession still here for the Leopards. Long entry once again by Furman, and it'll bounce too long and out of play. Seth Wallens waits to kick it away, runs onto it, and then drives it into Leopard territory. Kick back by Wentworth. Casey Kelly near side to Medeiros. Fell out of play, and great hands there by head coach Craig O'Rourke II. Two-handed grab to keep that ball near the field of play to be quickly re-entered.
I can see a desperation person.
Toss it now for Casey Kelly on the ground, and he gives it away. Chip towards the goal. Costantino trying to shield it. Wallens comes out and falls on it. Had Nathan Gosselin on his back as well.
Good hustle, Witt. Keep it up.
Deep drive from Wallens. Ogiano using his height to head it forward, but only Leopards there to grab it. West will now wait to kick it away.
Back long kicks there.
Yeah. Goalie's playing catch.
Yeah.
Both teams are being pretty patient. The only time the Seahawks really have tried to really get up the field in a hurry and run has been off of turnovers that are kept in the field of play. Other than that, both teams really trying to go east-west and then just pick a spot to build forward. Gosselin runs into Davies. Which way are they going to call this? And it's going to be against Davies, who voices his displeasure with the call there. So a foul right around the 25.
Good hustle, Nate.
Dead center. See who takes the kick here for the Leopards. That looks like John Dalphin.
Another possible scoring opportunity here.
Actually, it's going to be Alex Moore. Seahawks trying to get organized defensively here. Alex Moore, 5'8" sophomore from Salem, Connecticut. clock rolling here. 26:58 to go in the first. Left-footed kick. Line drive blocked. Ogiano in there with Guerra. The four-man wall for the Seahawks there to block the shot. Kept alive, though, by the Leopards. Trying to quickly bring it back into the attacking zone. Knocked away. Hilby finds Ogiano. Dribbling will play it back to Casey Kelly. Left-footed. Trying to send it long. Ogiano won't get there in time. West comes scampering out to grab it.
Quick passes, boys. Quick passes.
More near side. Watched by Sundell. Smith across to Tribble. And both teams just working it between their backs. Moore chips it into the middle. Drew DeCoste. And Ryan Furman will just play it back to the keeper. More near side. Guerra quickly comes into trap. DeCoste pressured by Medeiros. Medeiros falls down, tied up with a Leopard. And this time the call will go the Seahawks' way.
Yeah, I noticed the coach isn't complaining on that one.
Some Leopard fans in the crowd not agreeing with that call. Actually a pretty good Wentworth contingent here at the game. Big game for both sides. Winner gets the number 1 seed. Guerra couldn't keep it alive with the back foot. Near side, Constantino will watch it roll out, and it will be Seahawks ball. A little bit of chippiness there between him and Nathan Gosselin. Sundell. And Gosselin going to be whistled that time. And I'm sure, Jackson, as this game goes on, scoreless right now, but if it remains tight, then you're going to see the chippiness start to pick up. Both of these teams with a lot to play for here today.
Yeah, Salve always wanting to play physical to get the job done.
Long kick from McDonald. Again, falls into the hands of Robbie West. McDonald heads it back to Guerra. Guerra trying to play in stride for Sundell. Cutting him off is Eddie Smith. Sundell fighting, trying to get around him. Smith, though, touches it to Moore near side. Leopards looking to build out.
Solid defense there. Not let him get around.
Griffin Price near side. Ball kept in by Gebra Meskel. Constantino will play it back to Wallens, who quickly feeds it forward. Ventura looking to turn and run. Able to get around one man. And Ventura up the near side. Touches it to Sundell. McDonald trying to get it back to Ventura on a run with an angle. Ventura, and it's fed out of play. Sliding stop by Tribble.
Come on, Win, here we go.
Great looks from both sides.
Another corner opportunity here for McDonald.
Scoreless right now as we tick under 23 minutes to play in the first half. It's been a while since the Leopards allowed a goal. 3 straight shutouts for them. Here's the kick from McDonald. Trying to go long. Medeiros heads it once, and then Casey Kelly can't get a hold of it. And quickly out and running is Furman, and he gives it away to Hilby. His pass is blocked twice. And Furman gets it ahead. Davies. McDonald shielding Gosselin from the ball. Seahawks will reset here. Medeiros has his pass blocked. Trying to track it down again. Able to wedge it free and across now to Hilby. Hilby. Forward to Furman. Nathan Gosselin.
Man on, man on.
Guerra can't get it away from behind. Back to Alex Moore near side. Down the line for Gebra Meskel.
Come on, kid.
And Davies just rips the ball away from him. And now we'll just take space. Davies continuing up the field. Davies. Ball will roll all the way back to Seahawk territory. Casey Kelly. Time and space to survey. And moves it up to Ventura. Ball kept in play. Given away to Griffin Price. Price. Medeiros trying to dig in and rip it away, and he's called for the foul. 21-20 to go in the first half. No score. And a kick coming here for the Leopards just over midfield.
Just one shot on net here between both teams. Long and Salve.
Long drive on the ground in the box. That was Dauphin trying to drive it forward. This one popped up in the air again. Hilby finds it and just fires it out into space. Safely back to Leopard territory. Long drive again by Ryan Furman. Kelly shielding Gebra Meskel. And we'll get a goal kick. Excellent defensive play there from Casey Kelly. Wallen's kick ricochets to midfield, taken by the Leopards. Chipped into Gebra Meskel's corner. And rolled to the front of that. Wallens falls down, lost the ball, quickly fed out again on the ground and blocked. And Guerra will get it to McDonald. Seahawks dodged one there. Sundell chases it down on the near side corner in the attacking end. Into the corner he goes, and it will be Seahawks ball. Not a corner, just a very deep throw-in.
Very close to being a corner.
Costantino will throw in. Lob to McDonald right along the goal line. Trying to back his way in. Lost the ball. Davies in the back four. Salve keeps it away from Gebra Meskel. Across now to Casey Kelly.
More pressure, Wade.
Hilby.
Pressure.
And he lost it out of play. And we'll get a sub here for the Leopards. Gebra Meskel will come off. Coming on is TJ Prouty. Leopards try to get the ball to him. It'll ricochet instead to Wallens. Still no score here in this Commonwealth Coast Conference contest. Number one seed on the line. Across the field to Hilby. Trying to get it to Ventura. Up top, Hilby walks it over the 18, chips it in front. Ogiano wanted to head it. He had it knocked away by West. Loose at the 18, still being ping-ponged around. Ventura spilt to the ground. And the Seahawks do get the whistle.
This is where Salve's having trouble getting anything clean off for a shot.
And this will be a kick just outside the 18. Seahawks have Guerra, Ventura, and Medeiros up near the ball. Now we've seen them go indirect here and almost leave the ball field goal style for Guerra at one time, but now he'll pull away. It looks like it'll just be Medeiros kicking this one. on the left side. Medeiros drives it straight on the goal, and a great set of hands showed off there by Robbie West.
Good shot and a better save.
Both teams have had some quality opportunities. Still no score, though, with 16:35 to go in the first half. And they're going to call a foul here on the near side. So a kick for Alex Moore. Here's the kick from Moore, and Wallens wanted to come out and get it. It was headed out of play. This is really going to depend here on who this went off of, and they're going to say it went off the Seahawks. So a corner here for the Leopards. You had DeCoste and the Seahawk both going for the ball there, along with Wallens. Dalphin in the near side now on the corner. Drives it far, on the ground, bounce towards the goal. Casey Kelly, make that Medeiros, right time, right place. Blocks it, feeds it out of play. They had Wallens beat. Both teams now have had an excellent play made by their backs to keep a goal out. Tossed in to Price in the near corner. Two Seahawks come to challenge. Ball knocked free. Prouty gives it away to Sundell. Now the Seahawks look to run. Sundell wants to get it to Ogiano. Ogiano with the back foot keeps it in play. Sundell trying to run onto it. And a whistle against Evan McDonald, I believe, here in the midfield. Well away from the play. Can't tell you what happened because it was nowhere near where the action was. Could have been a little extracurricular action as we expect the intensity of this game to pick up. Felt like it would be a playoff-like atmosphere with two teams trying to take the top seed.
Definitely feels like it here so far.
The first couple of minutes was a lot of probing. You could feel both teams just kind of feeling each other out. Now they're starting to trade some blows. Guerra sprinting up the near side, and he can't keep it in play. 13:57 to go.
Working hard, Greg. Keep working hard.
Quick moving first half. No goals. No stoppages yet. Sundell can't grab the bouncing ball. Ogiano over to challenge. More on the near side. Little stutter step, and then Costantino steps into it. Floats it to Sundell. Juggles it over to Guerra, who plays it over the shoulder. And now a streak towards the goal. More there, though, to stymie him, knocks him to the ground.
That was some impressive footwork. Keep the ball in there by Guerra.
Guerra probably one of the Seahawks' best at breaking a man down one-on-one. He has some very impressive handles. Another foul out wide. Just outside the box, Medeiros will kick it away. Two Leopards. Prouty and DeCoste actually make that Noah Niles. We'll form a little two-man wall.
13 minutes remaining now. First half play.
Medeiros waits, floats it towards the net, and it goes wide of McDonald and Ogiano. That one twisting in the wind. A little bit of a breeze blowing away from that Leopard goal at the moment. Throw in deep from the far side for Wentworth. Given away to Medeiros. Hilby will throw it in from right in front of the Leopards bench. Haven't had any subs here for the Seahawks. Starting 11 still out there. A couple of players warming up for the Seahawks behind their bench. Could be expected subs or just some guys trying to stay warm. No one at the scores table yet.
Wouldn't blame him for trying to stay warm.
High bouncing ball. Costantino and Goslin tangling for it. Medeiros sends it over to Hilby. Wants to move it across the field. Sundell races in to keep it away from Moore, but plays it off the near touchline. Moore will throw it in quickly. Prouty back to Moore. Prouty. Goslin gives it away to Sundell. Guerra. Now Moore. Goslin.
Come on, Nate, come on.
Sundell again wins the ball away from him. Medeiros plays it towards Ogiano. Stumbling, tripped up at the 30. Wanted a call, didn't get it. Seahawks will play on.
Here we go, take advantage.
And I mean, that's a tough one to make the call. Looked like two guys just engaged. One fell down, but you can understand from Ogiano's standpoint as Guerra's cross is blocked out of play. All right, you feel like you've got the advantage and you get tripped up.
Wouldn't be happy.
10:28 and counting to go in the first half. Still no score. As I said earlier, the Seahawks with a win or a tie take the number 1 seed. The Leopards would need to win to jump the Seahawks in the standings.
Give him a yellow.
And we do get a sub. Dylan Sock is in for the Seahawks. Costantino near side. And that one's just deflected out by the Leopards, and this will be a corner now. McDonald, taking his time, walks into the near side corner. And they do stop the clock here. The official coming over to... Oh, they're trying to put time back up on the clock. It'll be 10:20 to go in the first half. Waiting the McDonald corner here on the near side. McDonald driven towards the goal, and it skips wide. And the Leopards can send it up the field. Deep into the corner. Davies watching it. And it's not going to get out, so he plays it across to Wallens. Near side now, Costantino. McDonald. Guerra now with some daylight. Has Ogiano running towards the net. Ball comes there. Ogiano staggering. Double team. Lost the ball. Couldn't get a shot away.
Another opportunity lost.
Ogiano has been the hot hand for the Seahawks. Casey Kelly.
Under 10 minutes remaining now.
Kelly through the defense, wanting to feed it up the field, and it's blocked. Hilby keeps it alive though on the near side, touches it wide of Ogiano, given back to the Leopards, and they'll drop it on back. 9:10 to go in the first half, no score. Moore misplays it on the near side. Took a bad hop on him. Seahawks will throw in from the near touchline. Another sub here for the Seahawks. Hilby comes off. And Winarski
Come on, wait, here we go, boys.
will come on and take his spot on the far side of the field. Thrown into McDonald. Booted back to Costantino, and this time he misplays it and loses it out of play. 8.5 to go in the first.
Both teams perhaps getting a little tired here as the half winds down.
Costantino has played the entire first half. Haven't had a lot of subs. 2 for the Seahawks, 1 for the Leopards. Near side, Alex Moore. Drives it diagonally across the field, trying to get it into Price's corner, and it's going to go off of Wynarski, out of play.
Fortunate bounce off the head of Wynarski for the Leopards there.
And they'll get a corner out of it as we tick under 8 to play. John Dalphin. Will kick it away. Far corner right side.
Come on, win in the net. Let's go.
Floated to the far bar. Left on the ground. Ogiano kicks it ahead to Wynarski. And he'll spin it up the field. And the ball will roll out of play right at midfield. Seahawks look to get organized defensively here. More to throw in for Wentworth. Costantino steps in front of that. Ventura looking to flick it ahead. Sock comes in, deflects a pass. Comes in stride to Noah Niles. Price looking to thread the needle, and it's picked off by Guerra. Man, I think a whistle here against, maybe offsides, against the Leopards. Wallens. Long drive. Finds Sock. Headed forward by Wentworth. Prouty gives it away to James Davies. Connects with Costantino. Sock turns, has space, and is knocked off the ball by Juan Cedeno. Onto the field here for the Leopards. So we tick things down in the first half. Costantino keeping the ball away. And they call a foul here against the Leopards with 6:10 to go. Ogiano. Costantino keeps it in near side, out high. McDonald turns, wanted to float it into Guerra's corner. Ogiano grabs the loose ball in the midfield to McDonald. Back to Medeiros. Rolled back to James Davies. Now sends it to the far side, Wynarski. Couldn't keep it in. Price gets the return pass here with 5:33 to go. And Wynarski called for the foul here, getting his hands up on Griffin Price. Just over midfield. And the Leopards will send it all the way across. 2 more. So we tick towards 5 minutes to play in the first. Still no score. Here between Salve Regina and Wentworth. Teams playing for the #1 seed. Seahawks will be happy with the tie. That would give them the #1 seed. Leopards would need to win. Else in all likelihood, they would be the 3 seed. So a big swing.
Nice job, Juan.
Winner will get the weekend off and time to rest up for the semis.
That'd be a big difference maker down the stretch for either team.
See which way they call it, and it's going to be Salve ball deep in the far corner.
Under 5 minutes remaining now. Still 0-0 here. Nine shots on net for Salve to Wentworth's 3.
Eric Trebol. They stopped the clock to give him, I think, a warning. McDonald heads it off the throw-in. Moore there to clean it up and fire it out to midfield. Prouty drops it back. Sock trying to stand up on Griffin Price. And the Seahawks take the ball away at midfield. Ogiano trying to get it across, and it's head out of play by Dauphin. 3:50 and counting. Seahawks quickly throw it in and turn it over. Casey Kelly has space. Kelly now into the attacking end. Bounces it to McDonald. Sent long and deep by the Leopards. Out of play. And once again, head coach Craig O'Rourke will hold on to it. And he'll leave it for his junior captain to throw in. Davies to Constantino near side. Guerra trying to play it off of Moore. Moore stymies him there and takes it away. Back to Furman. Ball finds its way to Guerra, and then he's knocked over by Alex Moore. Will just be a throw-in.
Come on, now, let's go.
Intensity picking up as we tick down here in the first half. Casey Kelly knifing his way over midfield. Kelly accelerating forward with a drive, and it's saved by West.
Nice attempt there by the defenseman.
It's a type of play where kind of catches you off guard. Kelly doesn't often bring it up like that into the attacking end. And he kind of just slowly comes over midfield and then put on the Jets there. Kelly is a phenomenal athlete. Whistle in deep, and this is going against the Leopards. Casey Kelly will play it back into the middle to Medeiros, and he fires it over midfield with 99 seconds to go in the half. Ventura trying to grab the bouncing ball. Can't get it past Moore. Guerra stepping up on him, pokes it away. Back to Smith, and he sends it forward for the Leopards. Cedeno. His attempt blocked. Ricochets to Casey Kelly.
Pressure, boys, pressure.
Kelly couldn't connect with Sock there. More along the near side. Prouty challenged by Sock, Medeiros, and Guerra. More up the near side. The ball will get past Cedeno, but they do call the foul here against Salve. Final minute, first half.
Stop the clock.
Come on, guys, you got 40 seconds. Let's go. One shot.
Alex Moore just over midfield with the left foot. Drives it towards the 18. Headed by the Leopards, but out. Sock trying to roll it to a teammate. Ogiano goes down. Seahawks looking to break back up the field. McDonald, long drive, and the Leopards will head it back to the keeper West with 13 seconds to go. Don't expect him to be in any haste to move this up the field, and he's just going to hold it. And the final seconds of the first half will tick off the clock. No score here at Toppa Field. Jackson, what are your thoughts on that first half for the Seahawks and the Leopards?
Both teams definitely not backing down. I think it's going to be another hard-fought second half. Both teams looking to get that bye week, so see how it goes.
As we said, the winner of this game will get the number 1 seed in the Commonwealth Coast Conference. The loser will likely fall to the 3 spot. So a lot on the line. Nothing decided yet here from Newport. We'll take a break and be back with the call of the second half. You're watching Salve Regina and Wentworth on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Start of the second half between Salve Regina and Wentworth. Andy Pizzelli alongside Jackson Byrne bringing you the call of this game. Scoreless here still as we start the second half. 10 shots for the Seahawks in that first half. 3 for the Leopards. 3 shots on goal for Salve. None for Wentworth. Seahawks now will move from right to left to start the second half. And Jackson, we were chatting during halftime there how the Seahawks would be happy with the tie here today, and it felt like both teams kind of were really not being overly aggressive, playing a lot of east-west, just kind of playing defense really more than offense.
Yeah, Salve definitely wouldn't be upset with a tie today, but they're not looking to get anyone injured and playing another 20 minutes of overtime to get there.
Here's a shot from distance, bouncing into the arms of Wallens. That's the first shot on goal for the Leopards. Dauphin, but it comes from way out wide. Possession has been the Seahawks' game this whole year. It shows in their shot totals and their ability to draw corners. Here's Guerra juggling at the 18. Sundell wanted to one-time it. Lost it off his foot. Davies steps up at midfield.
Come on, Whit, we gotta be...
Constantino on the far side. Into the corner now, Guerra. Guerra working one-on-one with Moore. Gets around him. Guerra playing it into the box. Right in the middle. Medeiros can't get it away. Actually make that Ventura.
Ooh.
And Davies,
Wow.
lowers the shoulder on Nathan Gosselin.
A lot of contact there.
And maybe a play like that will kind of spark both these teams. We saw the chippiness pick up in the tail end of that first half.
Nick, keep working. Keep working hard, Nate. Well done, well done.
And Davies is going to get a card for that, too. Dauphin near side on the ground. This one hops to Wallens. He loses it. Kelly there to clean it up and send it up the field.
Right back in, right back in. Oh, keep it up, Whit, keep it up. Come on, Salve, let's go.
McDonald across the field to Guerra. Guerra now trying to send it up the middle to Ogiano. Sprinting in is Costantino. Gets it back to Guerra. Sundell back to Guerra with a drive, and that's blocked. Stepping in front of it is Trebell. Ogiano falling down the far side. Ball knocked out of play by the Leopards. And this is a much different attack here from the Seahawks than we saw in the first half. Very aggressively going up the field.
Definitely. Much more aggressive. Taking farther shots on that, not trying to move the ball as much.
Medeiros sends it high and wide. Leopards will await the goal kick here from Robbie West. Medeiros shields the ball across now to Hilby. Hilby can't thread the needle to Sundell. Griffin Price trying to rip it away and move up the field. DeCoste.
Our ball.
Loses it out of play. Last touch by the Seahawks, though. John Dauphin will throw in from the near touchline. Lobs it to DeCoste, deflected to Casey Kelly. Spins away from Gebra Meskel. Kelly, both of them tied up. And they will call a foul against Gebra Meskel. Wallens will come out to kick this away.
Come on, Whit, here we go.
Almost 5 minutes gone here in the second half.
Nice job.
Medeiros. Constantino. Guerra. Trying to move up the middle of the field. Guerra able to keep on going, spinning away from a leopard. Guerra. Touching into the box. Ball loose. Guerra with a shot, and it goes high.
Great shot there by Guerra. A lot of determination to get the ball.
Just sticking with that play.
Come on, Gray.
Weaving his way through
Several defenders.
a maze of players. Goal kick here from West. Left-footed kick. Come up short of midfield. Headed forward by the Leopards. Guerra. Medeiros slips and falls. Ogiano now spinning at midfield. Ventura back to Constantino. Wants to send it long for McDonald. Ball will bounce into his corner. Knocked out of play, and it will be a corner.
Heads up play there by McDonald to get the corner.
5th corner of the game for Salve.
Mark up well, boys.
McDonald in the far corner, right side. Right into the middle, headed by Casey Kelly, but out to the top of the box. Pitching in is Hilby with a left-footed drive, and that will go wide.
Come on, Whit, with energy, boys. Let's go.
Seahawks looking for that first goal. Would be content with a tie here today. As you said, Jackson, maybe wouldn't want to play 20 extra minutes to get there.
Had some good opportunities here so far, so just need one to capitalize.
Seahawks get a foul call here, but it really benefits the Leopards because Dana Sundell looked like he had the ball and had space to try and accelerate to the net. Medeiros, just from over midfield, boots it wide of the net.
Push this try.
37:50 to go in the second. Still no score. Hilby.
Come on, we gotta go with Gray.
Ogiano can't corral it. Constantino spins it up to Guerra. Down the line now for Sundell. Accelerating up the right side. And he stepped out.
Over there, back to the 3 white lines there.
Tossed in by the Leopards. Ventura flicks it to Sundell, who plays it over the shoulder to himself. Sundell now, top of the box, across Ogiano with the chance, and he toes it wide.
Beautiful ball movement there. Wide open shots, couldn't finish.
Ogiano and McDonald both with their hands on their head, couldn't believe it.
I'm sure he'd like to have that one back.
Absolutely. He's been the hot hand for the Seahawks lately. Griffin Price spins one towards the goal. Wallens comes flying out and dives to grab it. Looks to quickly move it up the field. Rolls it to Jacob Guerra. Guerra. Back to Constantino. Up the field. Ogiano. In stride to Medeiros. Across now to McDonald. Into the corner to Hilby. Hilby couldn't get around John Dolphin. And the ball will belong to the Leopards. Dauphin will throw it in from the near touchline. And we had a handball called there, DeCoste. No one penalized. Seahawks play quickly. Up to Guerra. Guerra trying to move it out high to Ogiano. Knocked away by the Leopards. Ball bounces to Costantino right in front of the Leopards bench. They play back to Davies. Commonwealth Coast Conference Defensive Player of the Week. Ventura. Ogiano out high, trying to knock it away. And which way are they calling this? And it's going to be a foul against the Leopards. This will be a kick from dead center.
Be ready, Whit, be ready!
About 30 yards away from the goal. McDonald quickly into the corner to Guerra. Guerra with a drive that's blocked. And a corner coming for the Seahawks. All Salve here to start the second half.
Staying aggressive on offense.
And Guerra will come off to get a quick rest when Arski comes on for him. Well-deserved rest for Guerra. A lot of action for him here to start that second half. McDonald's kick comes up short. Headed away by Gebra Meskel. Winarski to McDonald. Poke to Ventura in the corner. Ventura trying to get it back to McDonald on the run. And it's sent out of play by the Leopards. Salve continuing to pressure and probe here to start the second. McDonald turns, fires, and he scores! Evan McDonald gets it to go, and the Seahawks take the lead.
What a shot. Little turnaround there.
And we'll get a chance to show you the replay here. It was off a throw-in. Lobbed right to McDonald. He just turned and fired off his left foot. And that puts the Seahawks on top.
Salve Regina goal scored by number 14, Evan McDonald.
Oh, it's sick.
One 1-0 Salve. Eighth goal of the year for McDonald. And it was only a matter of time, Jackson, before the Seahawks scored the way they started the second half.
100%. A well-placed shot there. Bottom left side of the net. I'm sure now they'll turn that aggressiveness into defense here. Hold that lead.
Medeiros. He will thread the needle across, drop back to Costantino. Oh, now you're going to see a big pressure and answer here from the Leopards, and now a bit of a run. Down the left side, Gosselin tripped up, and no call. Or did they call the whistle? Gosselin was frustrated. I think he wanted a PK. It's just going to be a foul. And they're going to have a corner here. Dauphin will take it from the far side. Like I said, the Leopards needed to win here today to get the number 1 seed. They're going to be really aggressive here now the rest of this game. Ball into the middle, and Medeiros heads it wide. Casey Kelly not quick enough to get there in time. It'll belong to Wentworth. They'll throw in from the near touchline.
Yeah, so that, that's why they call it.
Dauphin, long lob into the box. headed on the ground by the Seahawks. Now a sprint for it. Moore keeps it alive. Dauphin runs onto it, spins it in front. Price trying to turn with it, and it's fired wide. And that's last touch by Salve. Now a corner on the near side for the Leopards. And this was the answer they were looking for. On the ground, out high, Moore with space. Left-footed drive is blocked by Davies.
Definitely put a lot into that shot. See the speed coming off of it. Salve on the throw-in now. Winarski up the right sideline.
Corner for Winarski. The kick goes wide, headed in front and for a shot, and it just misses. I think that was Casey Kelly, maybe.
Very nearly 2-0 there.
It was Costantino. Missed by inches.
Just under 30 minutes remaining now.
Sundell along the near side. Moves it back up to Reichert. Freshman from Bordentown, New Jersey. Getting into a 1-0 game. Casey Kelly stands up and just rips it away from Griffin Price.
Come on, boys, let's go!
Trying to get it onside for Ogiano. And the ball knocked away from him. And Dylan Sock will come into the game now for Salve. Tossing on the near side.
Job.
Headed away by the Leopards. Medeiros drops all the way back to Casey Kelly. Reichert to Pat Haggerty. I'm not surprised to see some subs. The Seahawks starters, for the most part, all played the entire first half, if not more for a few minutes. And then I'll get the start here in the second.
Definitely a lot of activity here for them. Got to earn that bye. They're in good position now.
Dylan Sock keeps it away. Finds Medeiros. Sock has the ball. Rebound right to him. Medeiros drops back to Costantino. Looks to send it in the direction of Sundell. Knocked away by the Leopards. Near side, Dauphin has space. Plays it on the ground on the opposite side. Ball takes a favorable bounce for the Leopards. Played down the left side now for a drive, and Wallens there to hold on.
Another good save by Wallens.
Now is Nathan Gosselin. Long drive from Wallens. Sundell in a foot race for it. And can't keep it in. And Guerra. Very quick rest for him.
Come on, boys, here we go.
He'll come back on, and now Hilby will take a seat. 27 minutes to go in the second half. Seahawks leading 1-0. Right where they want to be.
Great pursuit, great pursuit.
Medeiros tangled up. Sundell
Holy cow.
dancing out high, lost the ball. Griffin Price trying to play it to himself. Deborah Meskel can't connect with Juan Cedeno.
Come on, Greg. Keep working hard, Greg. Good things are going to happen.
No, Medeiros is going to come off. He hands the captain's cuff to McDonald. Heads up. That ball right into the stands.
Right back onto the field.
I believe that's some fans of Seth Wallens. Well, that ball came towards. And it was a good save by them. Casey Kelly will toss in the near side. Goes short to McDonald. Seahawks will throw in once again. Poked out of play by Cedeno. Back into McDonald. Again, he loses it. Kelly now with the left foot sends it across the field. Booted high by the Leopards. Crashing in is Reichert. Can't get there in time. Davies steps up. Deborah Meskel plays it across. Prouty trying to get it in stride to Gosselin. Racing out is Wallens, and he makes a sliding save.
Good effort. Keep it up, keep it up.
Can't have any indecisiveness if you're Wallens there. If you're going for that ball, you have to go and be aggressive going to get it.
He's doing a good job with that for sure.
Ball again headed out of play. More mixing and matching here from head coach Craig O'Rourke. Haggerty comes off. Winarski down the left side. Looking to turn. Winarski wanted to cross. Had it poked free. Crashing in is McDonald in the corner. Trying to split three men now. McDonald triple teamed in the corner. Trying to get around it. And it's knocked out of play by the Leopards, and that'll be a corner. Great individual effort there from McDonald.
Not a bad result.
Come on, Whit.
And he will be the one to put the corner in play. Near corner left side. As we'll tick under 24 minutes to play here in the second half. McDonald swings the leg. Ball driven to the far bar, headed by the Leopards. It's going to turn out of play. And the Seahawks will keep it. And this will just be a throw-in. Tossed in towards Sock. Crashing in is Winarski. And again, the ball's kept out by Dauphin. Both Noah Niles and John Dauphin now have made some sensational defensive plays. And I think we're going to get a PK here. We are. Evan McDonald will be the one to take it. This is a huge moment. He's 2 for 3 on the year. This to give the Seahawks a 2-0 lead. McDonald has the first goal. Can he get the second?
Golden opportunity.
Robbie West is going to have to try and read McDonald. McDonald, long look. The approach. And he scores off the hands of West. And the Seahawks lead 2-0.
Come on, head up, Whit, head up. Let's go, one at a time.
Second look here
Salve Regina
at the goal.
scored by number 14,
And it deflects off of West and in. He made the right call. He dove to his right. But too strong of a shot from McDonald. Both goals belong to him, and the Seahawks now in the driver's seat, leading 2-0 with 23:10 to play. 9th goal of the year for McDonald,
It's a bad call.
and his 3rd PK.
Get wide, get wide.
Near side, Casey Kelly. McDonald will spin it all the way back to Wallens. And he feeds it high in the air back to McDonald. Lob forward, Ogiano keeps it in play. Leaves it into the corner now. Winarski able to run onto it. Winarski trying to turn the corner. And a sliding boot there made by Eric Trouble.
Salve still will not be stopped.
Offense is the best defense.
That's one way to look at it.
Seahawks very aggressively started. It was a much different looking effort to start this second half than the first half. A lot of just felt like probing, feeling out the game. Seahawks came out with intention here to start this second. Ball left out high, Sock heads it into the box. Ogiano trying to fire it, whiffed on by Costantino. Guerra will track it down on the near side and move it back to Casey Kelly. Guerra. Dylan Sock trying to leave it in space. Ogiano couldn't get around Eddie Smith. 21-29 to go in the second. Winner gets the number 1 seed and a bye in the playoffs, which begin this Saturday. Loser of this game will likely fall to the 3 spot. And we'll try and take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard.
Wow.
Prouty settles it down. Gebremeskel trying to thread the needle. Ball ricochets back to him. Him and Ventura jousting. Medeiros comes to knock it away. Guerra has it on the near side. Ball knocked out, and the Seahawks will get it back. So Gordon loses to Nichols in overtime. Western New England leading Curry with 16:10 to go in the second half. And halftime up in Biddeford, Endicott leading UNE 2-0.
Collapse together, come on.
So Nichols has firmly put themselves in the 4 spot. Endicott on their way. If they hold on and beat UNE, they will take the 2 seed. If Wentworth falls today, they will slip behind the Gulls into that 3rd spot. Ogiano trying from distance, and he scores! Robbie West just staring at the play, and he watches it go by and into the back of the net.
What a strike there from Ogiano. Off the left foot.
I don't know if West thought there was a whistle. We'll have to take a look at this one again.
27, Alessandro Ogiano.
I'm gonna run it back. And West was just standing there. And it looked like he just watched it go by. Seahawks will take it. 3-0. I wonder if he was screened and didn't even see the shot.
Possibly.
For Ogiano, that's his 10th goal of the year.
Pretty quick turn of events here in the second half.
His 3rd straight game with a goal. $3-0. And Jackson, it kind of felt like the start of this game, we said the Seahawks only needed a tie, and the way the game was unfolding, it felt like maybe that's what they were playing for. Not the case here in the second half. The Seahawks came out with intensity and wanted to go for the win.
Definitely a much better result than a tie.
And offsides, very late called. Wentworth contingent, not happy about that call.
Holy cow! These oranges are bad tonight.
18:07 to go. West snags that one.
Salve Regina winning the shot battle here, 20-5.
And they're going to come up close to their averages. As we said, third in the nation in shots per game, right around 23. Second most attempts, 410 coming into today. Attempts in the nation, second most. Second in the NCAA in shots on goal per game as well.
Got 6 shots on goal here today.
3 in each half so far for the Seahawks. 3 goals, though, here in the second. So all 3 shots on goal here in the second half have found their way into the back of the net. You could probably hear Seth Wallens calling out to his team up the field to just keep possession. That's all the Seahawks will need to do now, leading 3-0. Medeiros, touch to Ogiano, back to McDonald. And that one will sail wide, deflected by a Leopard. And a corner here for the Seahawks. McDonald will take this kick in the far corner, swings the leg to the far bar, and West grabs it and then falls down to the ground. McDonald, 2 more goals here today. Second in the conference in points. He leads the conference in assists, but 2 goals here today for the senior captain. Trying to get some subs on here for the Leopards. I'm not sure what the stoppage is for here now.
I think he got hit in the face in the last
I think
play.
it's James Davies, who Salve Regina head athletic trainer. Dave Cox is checking out. Clock is stopped for the moment. .15:33 on the clock at the moment. Oh, we make this sub. Leopards will throw in. Medeiros boots it long and deep. It'll ricochet out of play, and it will belong to Salve. A
little over 15 minutes remaining.
And it's a dominant half so far here for Salve. Ogiano Trying to connect with Hilby on a run left side, and it sails out of play. The Seahawks had to share the regular season title last year with Endicott. In the driver's seat now to be in sole possession of first place and have a top seed in back-to-back seasons. Guerra falling down, chips it and keeps it in play. Sock can't get to it, but it's knocked out of play by Eddie Smith. Davies, who had been shaken up, came back onto the field and now will leave. "14 minutes to play here in the second half. The Seahawks came out real aggressive here to start this second. They lead 3-0. 2 goals from Evan McDonald, 1 off a throw-in, a PK, and a run-of-the-mill goal for Alessandro Oggiano. Toss in here from Casey Kelly, headed away from Oggiano by the Leopards. Bounce into space at midfield. Reichert gets it to Sock, back to Reichert. Across the field to Jacob Guerra. Guerra wanted to touch it into the corner to Sock. And this will be a goal kick here for Wentworth with 13-12 to go in the second. Leopards had shutouts in 3 straight games against Endicott, UNE, and Curry. And they've given up 3 goals here in the second half. Casey Kelly tangled up with Griffin Price, and Kelly is going to be the one called for the foul.
Interesting call there.
John Dauphin will be the one to kick it away. Here's the kick, driven towards the goal. Wallens ranging out and makes the grab.
Get after John.
Ball bouncing into Leopard territory. West with it now, and he will look to kick it away. Left-footed drive into the attacking end. Costantino floats it to Guerra. Toes it to himself. Toes it to himself again. Guerra just juggling the ball.
Plenty of impressive skill from him.
Evan McDonald comes off. Might be the last we see him here today. 3-0 lead for the Seahawks. And it remains a 3-0 lead as time winds down. We'll probably see more of the Seahawks regulars get some time, and they'll have time to rest. Leading 3-0 right now, looking pretty for the number 1 seed.
That's what I thought.
Hilby, near side, can't get it up the field. He's the last to touch it. Dauphin lobs into Griffin Price. Back to Dauphin. And Hilby trips him up. Leopards want to move quickly here. Ball played to the top of the box, knocked away. Haggerty to Hilby. And Hilby to Oggiano. Puts on the brakes. And now sends it all the way across the field. On a hop to Guerra. Guerra turns the corner. And then knocked down, an easy call made there. Alex Moore knocking Guerra to the ground. And we'll hit 10 minutes to play here in the second. Salve Regina leading 3-0.
Keeping up with that aggressiveness.
Costantino down the line, and the cross from Ventura deflected out. Seahawks will get another corner. This will be their 11th corner of the game. Again, right on their season average. And it looks like it'll be Hilby, the one to put the corner in play, with Evan McDonald on the bench. Hilby with the approach. The kick headed by Ventura. Wide of the box, though. Seahawks play it all the way back to Casey Kelly. Intercepted by the Leopards. Griffin Price looking around for options. Sends it across the field.
Come on!
And Gosselin got tripped up. Pretty surprised we didn't see a whistle there. .8:27 to go. And the Seahawks in no rush. Dauphin to Cedeno. Taken away by Medeiros. Reichert across the field to Hilby. That's fed out of play now by Costantino. Leopards will toss in from the far touchline, deep in Seahawk territory. They go quick to Cedeno, trying to back his way in. Double team comes there. Back to Gosselin, plays it in front, and Casey Kelly boots it out to the far side. Kept in by Reichert. And Sundell sprinting up the field. Almost got to that one before West. Kelly. And he draws a whistle here on Price.
Let's go, boys.
Medeiros waits to kick it away. Sends it in the direction of Sock. Kept alive by Ventura at midfield. To his left now, Ventura looks to tee one up. Keeps faking, going to keep on going with the left hand, and a diving save made by West.
Solid attempt there.
Costantino into the corner, grab by West. 6:28 to go. Seahawks lead 3-0. Cedeno trying to cross it, and out of the reach of DeCoste.
Keep it up, Gray. Keep it up.
And wouldn't be surprised if we start to see some subs here for the Leopards. 3-0 game with under 6 to play. Might want to start getting some guys some rest in anticipation of a playoff game on Saturday.
Sub for Salve. Number 17, Michael Manusis.
Freshman from Wethersfield, Connecticut. He'll take a spot up top. So Endicott beats UNE. Wentworth, unless they can make a miracle comeback here, will be stuck in that third spot. And they will play Gordon this Saturday.
Under 5 minutes remaining here in the second half.
Casey Kelly now wearing the captain's cuff. Up to Ventura. Sundell wanted to touch it across. Kept away from him by the Leopards. 4:27 to go. Ball finds its way to Robbie West, who's had a very busy second half. Most of the action down in his end of the field. Price. Gosselin looking for an angle. Ball knocked out to Ventura. Ventura looking for space. We'll just send it down the left side, and Dylan Sock will run onto it. Sock dancing, trying to find his way into the middle. Leaves it out high for Manousis. Manousis across right side for a drive that goes wide. I think that's Lasky. And that is Evan Lasky. Subbed into the game here late. Graduate student, missed all of last year due to injury. Decided to come back for a fifth season. And he's going to be part of a team that will once again claim the top seed in the conference. Fernando Taborga now subbing on for the Seahawks. Medeiros, Constantino, and Kelly, the lone starters, still out there. Craig O'Rourke keeping his defensive backfield in place here down the stretch. 2:54 to go. Leopards had been 6-1 and 0 in their last 7 games. 3 straight shutouts for them. Seahawks, though, just too much here in the second half. Seahawks now just need to try and play keep away. Dauphin around Haggerty. Picked up now by Medeiros. And a whistle going against Medeiros. 2:15 to play. And Robbie West pinched up near midfield, wanting to try and keep plays alive. Clock's still rolling, though. Kick here for Dauphin. In front and headed wide by Price. Seahawks get it back with 99 seconds to go in the second half. Wallens will kick it away. Leopards have had the better of the Seahawks in recent history. 5-1-1 in their last 7. Beat the Seahawks in the postseason 2 years ago. And these teams could meet again. throw in here for the Leopards. They move it out to midfield as we get the 1-minute announcement from Matt Hurd.
In the period.
Final minute of the regular season. Furman couldn't find the ball on his back foot. Reichert takes it away in the corner. Shields 2 men, touches it across. Haggerty with 37 seconds. Manousis back to Haggerty. Seahawks just playing keep away. Kelly lobs it long and deep. Manousis trying to run onto it. Manousis strong towards the goal. Ball still rolling. Sock will punch it in. And the Seahawks put a cherry on top of this one. Let me show you the replay.
Good hustle play there. Cleaning his shot up.
This is a tough play towards the goal.
Salve Regina
18 seconds to go, and Sock
26, Dylan Sock.
gets his first career goal. And the final seconds will tick off the clock, and the Seahawks do what they have to do. 4 goals here in the second half, and they leave no doubt about who the top team in the conference will be this season. But the new season just around the corner, Jackson, but the Seahawks have to feel happy about how they played here in the second, and they'll get a weekend off and be right in the semis.
4-0.
Definitely a good way to close out the second half. 4 goals. Can't complain.
And Seth Wallens gets his 4th shutout of the season. Seahawks just smother the Leopards here in the second half. Goals from McDonald, Ogiano, and Dylan Sock at the very end. And the Seahawks will await their opponent. They'll be here on Tuesday, November 5th in the semifinals.
Start time of this match
For Wentworth, they will fall to the number 3 seed. They will be 9-7-2 on the year, 5-3 overall on the season. Salve Regina 12-4-3. 6-0-2, unbeaten in Commonwealth Coast Conference play during the regular season. I'd like to thank you all for joining and listening with us here this afternoon/evening. I'd like to thank Madison Ugaitis for providing the camera work here tonight, Chris Ryan on live stats, Angelo Domina providing the music here during today's broadcast, and in the arena, DJ Angelo. Once again, your final: Salve Regina 4, Wentworth 0 for Andrew Pizzelli and Jack Sabern. Have a good night, everyone.